On 13 Zulu here, Blaine Lambert. Haven't talked to y'all in a minute. You know, they had your boy as a digital prisoner. But I just want to address a couple different things, right? I'm a veteran. I'm an Army veteran. I'm born in Sarasota. I believe in unity among men, masculine men in general, that we can support each other. We can support each other's businesses, support each other's ideas, help push, your endeavors, whatever you are trying to do or accomplish. Or if another man asks you, hey, what do you think? We should be able to come together across the board, across the rainbow, all spectrums, color of men, and support each other to push one another into the future, right? And that's my Asian brothers, my brown brothers, my Caucasian brothers, my rednecks, my country boys, my hood dudes, my elegant bros, business dudes, my Caribbean, my South American, my African, my European, everybody. Support your brother to the left and to the right of you, no matter what they got going on. Just support them and push them to greatness, right? And my biggest thing with touching on that is I've done my genealogy study for Ancestry.com, right? And my Ancestry.com said that I was 46% Nigerian out of Jamaica from the Caribbean. And it had me like 3%, 4% German. And then, like, it had a mix of Panamanian, a lot of South American. Even there was a country, it was Germany and something else in Europe, right? And my last name is Lambert. So me touching on, like, with all this stuff with Kyrie Irving, right? And Kanye West and them. Hey, bro, you holding up there? Yeah, man, I'm in the middle of a storm, actually, but I'm just hanging out before I go to my job at the hospital and go to work. But my thing is, history is a funny thing. Do you know who you are? Do you know where you come from? Right? And the reason I gave you a breakdown at the beginning was I'm not a dude that disrespect other cultures. But at the same time, I, Blaine Lambert, do not know completely my history. That's why I paid money for the Ancestry.com to figure out my bloodline, right? So it did say 46% Nigerian. So like in general, most Jamaicans, right? The way we've been raised, it says we are from the tribe of Benjamin. I've been told this since I was a little boy, that majority of Jamaicans are of Hebrew Israelite descent out of Jamaica, right? Tribe of Benjamin. So it's funny that when I did the Ancestry.com and it said the 46% Nigerian, you got a tribe in Nigeria called the Igbo that have been practicing Hebrew, Israelite, religion and going back years. So, when they say, when Kanye and Kyrie Irving or whatever, they say, do you know who you are? You have to go back and look at the history books and you got to say, like, what is truth? What is history? What is the reality of where do we come from? Like, some of our brothers are Irish. I had a sergeant named Cochran, Sergeant Cochran. I didn't know until I was in the military that the Irish were slaves. You see what I'm saying? Like, I had no clue that the Irish were slaves. And he educated me to that. I didn't know that. You know what I mean? So, but if you really look at it, the term African American, right? That's a new age term. We had to be something before we got to the United States. That goes for our British brothers that sailed over here. That comes for those who were shipped, over. Like, what were you before that? And I don't think it's a problem that people want to get in touch with their tribal roots, because I've been soul searching myself for a long time to figure out who am I? You know what I mean? And for people who've worked around me, like Richard, what's up, brother? You know, we worked on the DOT together, you know what I mean? And, you know, just, it's always been a question in my back of the head. Who am I? Who do I, you know, or what is the reality of certain things? Because if you look at it, if you go back to the 1800s with some of the tribes, right? Some of the tribes that were taking off their land were reclassified as Negro, which, if you think about that, that means that some people lost their what's the word? For the resources that you were supposed to get for being tribal, you don't get it once you lose that status. So you do have a good amount of people who consider themselves African American that are tribal, that are Native American Indian. You know what I mean? And that's across the board. And then for those that are from the, you know, they say a majority of the slaves that came through, that's where that whole movie Hebrew to Negro comes from. You know what I mean? And I'll be honest, man, I want them to do like a DNA. I want them to do the DNA and run it, because, hey, Jared or Mark, did y'all ever do like Ancestry.com or anything like that? Y'all did, let me know. And actually, I'm gonna post my, I got a screenshot of my results somewhere. I'm gonna post my results. But my biggest thing is, I think once people know who they are, we can kill a lot of the hood mentality that's in America. And that's my biggest thing, is if we can get people to understand and join their original tribe's mindset and in heart, maybe we can cut down on some of the killings in the community and a lot of the poverty, because poverty is a mindset. You see, so that's my biggest thing is, I want to, I did Ancestry. I found my biological family after 32 years. Oh, wow. Oh, wow. That's beautiful, bro. Damn, that's beautiful. You see what I'm saying? That's what I'm talking about. It's beautiful. And I really do believe, because it's just so much going on in the world. And then especially, like, go back to Kyrie and Kanye. They're not wrong for trying to get people to reconnect back with their tribe, because that's a mentality. Same thing with the current day Jewish people. They have a mindset of unity. One, the group, the economics, the build, you know what I mean? To do more for their tribe, which I have no problem with that. But especially out here, like Jamaicans in general, we lock in. If you meet another Jamaican, you're like, already know, hey, it's been a blessing, especially with all the craziness in today's society. Yeah, bro. You know what I mean? Like, you know, and like I was saying, with Jamaicans, we lock in, bro. If I meet another Jamaican, I'm gonna, hey, what you got going on, you know, educate them on business or help them find a job or drop some information or some knowledge on them. And I do that for everybody in general, but you know, there's already like a set rule that you got to take care of the tribe. You see what I'm saying? And when it comes to the civil servants tribe, because civil servants are a tribe, veterans are a tribe, Jamaicans are a tribe. You know, you can have multiple tribes that you circle in and you work with. Busso, what's up, baby? You know what I mean? But you have multiple tribes. And my thing is, we need to go from calling someone an op. Oh, that's my op. That's my op. Man, what kind of young dude stuff is that, bruh? We 80s babies, man. If you 30 plus and you talk about my op or this or that, bruh, what are you doing? What are you doing? You see what I'm saying? Oh, chilling, bruh. You know, but my biggest thing is, yes, there are blacks who are Hebrew Israelites if you follow the slave trade 70s. And yes, there are blacks that are Native Americans. And yes, you have people who, if I just want the true history, and I'll be honest, if anybody wants to come and debate, I'll add you in. You know what I mean? If you want to come on the live and drop some information, I'll add you in. But I just want the truth to come out. And I think that if the truth comes out that, yes, some of these people are Native American, Yes, some of these people are Hebrew Israelite. It will reset, and I'll be honest, in my heart, I want to kill the ghetto mentality. I want to kill the hood mindset. I would rather everybody be a redneck on 5-10 acres with a big truck, listening to George Strait, chilling, having a good job, making money, supporting each other's businesses, spending money within our tribe. Because you have to choose a tribe. At this point in the game, going into 2030, you have to choose a tribe, and you have to lock in with your tribe, invest money, build insurance policies, put money away, build assets, get paid in dividends, pay your children from your dividends, rack up cash like it's nobody's business, put money aside, buy property. Like, this is what the mind's supposed to be on. And some people are lost, and right now we're distracted. We're distracted by the craziness. Instead of saying, you know what, we're one, lock in, let's be a tribe, lock in with my Caucasian brothers, lock in with my brown brothers. We're going to focus on building a future for our children. And that's what it needs to be. You see what I'm saying? And figure out who you are in your heart. Understand that you had to, before you were Caucasian, you were German or Polish or Ukrainian, or, you see what I'm saying? So between the Caucasian, there's a history behind that. For people, here's something totally off subject, but not really if you think about it. One of the most common fossils found in the Grand Canyon is camel teeth. That's crazy. That's an insane fact. You see what I'm saying? And it's not off topic, because that just means that there's more history hidden than we're being taught or we're being told. And y'all know I'm a dude, between corrections and being a military police officer, I was in units and dorms with dudes of all shades and all complexions. And we've had these conversations in the quiet, but I'm happy that they're out in the public, because myself, I consider myself a Jamaican. I have German bloodline, Panamanian, you know what I mean? And I consider myself tribe of Benjamin. And that's what I've been taught since I was a baby. So, but my mindset is on productivity and unity. You see what I'm saying? Productivity and unity of one. So, hey, just let me know where y'all come from. If you know your ancestry, drop it in the comments. Let me know, what's your background. And either which way, we lock in and we have unity with one another. So, but white. Yeah, I love you too, Bus. I love you too. That's the British German, you know what I mean? Because the last name Lambert, like if you really look at it, the last name Lambert is a British last name. And I didn't even mention that fact. I had 10 relatives pop up in the city of London on Ancestry.com when I did that. And even my brother popped up on there, which I didn't know he did Ancestry.com. You see what I'm saying? So I would say, let's lock in. Let's get unity with our brothers and sisters. Let's figure out how to grow. Let's do more. Let's push through this. Yes, and let's see what is the truth. I want to know what is the truth. What are the bloodlines exactly? Who is what? And let's get it out in the open. So, all right. Thank you for letting me chit chat with y'all. Love y'all. Lock in with your brothers. All right. Peace.